Hello there, Texas Deacon here. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your comments. Hope this finds everyone doing well. This lesson is entitled, The Christian Survivalist Dog Food, Part 4. Yes, dogs gotta eat too. And might as well feed the cat a little something while you're at it. Scripture readings are Ecclesiastes 9:4 and Mark 7:27 and 20 through 29. Over to 26. Okay, now. Ecclesiastes 9:4. But for him who is joined to all the living, there is hope. For a living dog is better than a dead lion. A living dog is better than a dead lion. Very logical. Now, Mark 7:27 through 29. 26, I was right. The woman was a Greek, a Syro-Phoenician by birth, and she kept asking him being Jesus, to cast a demon out of her daughter. Her daughter was sick. But Jesus said to her, Let the children be filled first, for it is not good to take the children's bread and throw it to the little dogs. And she answered and said to him, Yes, Lord, yet even the little dogs under the table eat from the children's crumbs. Then he said to her, For this saying, go your way, the demon has gone out of your daughter. Now I'm going to give you my take on those scriptures. Jesus came first to the house of Israel, the people of Israel. She was a Greek. And when she came, she recognized Jesus for who he was. She knew he was the Son of God. She knew he was the one promised. But he said to her, Let the children be filled first. He was talking about Israel, the children of Israel, the people of Israel. It's not good to take the children's bread. The children's bread being all the blessing that Jesus had brought, and throw it to little dogs, throw it to Gentiles, which she was. And she answered him and said, Yes, Lord, even the little dogs under the table eat from the children's crumbs. Now, the little dogs, of course, were the Gentiles, and the children's crumbs were what Jesus, the blessings that Jesus brought to Israel, that most of Jewish people rejected Jesus and his teaching and rejected his blessings. And she is saying to Jesus, they have rejected all the great things you had to offer to them, but there are some dogs, Gentiles, that know who you are. We worship you, we bow down before you. And we deserve some of those blessings that Israel is throwing away. And he says, For this saying, go your way. The demon has gone out of your daughter. How many of us today are not taking the blessings that God has to offer us? Too many, I'm afraid. Dog. Man's best friend. I went on the internet and found out there is around 1,500 breeds around the world. Dogs, of all the millions of species of life that God created and put on this earth, only the dog has bonded with man. Only the dog. Think of some of the ways that dogs serve man. How about in the military? How many American soldiers owe their lives to a war dog that could hear the enemy, could smell the enemy, could almost like see through walls and warn of the danger? Police dogs. Police dogs serve the police in much the same way when it comes to sniffing out drugs. It's just nothing better. How about guard dogs? Professional guard dogs that professional security companies will put on property when no one is there. Then how about the family dog that just guards your property? The rescue. Finding people that are buried in snow and in earthquakes, people that are buried in living people that are buried in crumbled buildings. And yes, 9/11s. Dogs saved a lot of lives from the crumbling of the towers. Guide dogs for the blind. How about those tracking dogs that track young children that have gotten lost? Medicine. Some years ago I saw a couple articles that dogs were being trained to sniff out cancers on people's bodies. I think these were surface cancers, skin cancers and such. And skin cancer can kill you too, you know. Companion dogs for lonely people. Sometimes just having a dog, just a life around you, just something other that recognizes you. How about the dogs that work ranches, herding cattle, sheep, other animals? How about those rare breeds of dogs that are registered breeds that make their owners a lot of money when their owners sell their puppies? Hunting dogs. We all know about hunting dogs. I could keep going, but I think I made my point here. You know, all a dog wants from you is a little food and a lot of love. I can't tell you how to store love, but I can tell you how to store food. And storing dog food and cat food is something that will be used. And when you use it a year from now, you'll probably be a whole lot cheaper than it was today, because it seems like every time I go to the supermarket, the prices are higher than they were the week before. When I gave the lesson on storing water, I talked about food grade barrels. The one with the removable lid that has a sealed lid. Hey, it's perfect for storing dog food, cat food. Just remember to keep the expiration dates and rotate the food. I tried to get my dogs on camera, but sometimes they don't cooperate when I get out the camera. However, my dog does have his own YouTube channel. Hoss the Big Dog, H-O-S-S. Hoss the Big Dog. When you put up his channel, you'll probably just see 2 videos. If you will click on the word videos, you'll get a lot more. I sleep a lot better at night knowing that my friend is standing guard, ready to challenge any intruder. Hoss and girl, that's his woman. They're just part of the family. What else can I say? When I get to heaven and I see God sitting on his throne, I'm not going to be surprised one bit if he's not holding a poodle in his lap and there's a pit bull and a German shepherd laying at his feet. I will not be the least bit surprised. May God continue to bless America. May God continue to bless the Republic of Texas. And may God continue to bless you and yours.